rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium.
Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys coming off their byes, so they should be fresh and ready to get after it.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Ward. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan.
And he goes out right around the 39. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. It's a quarterback sneak.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 1 yard. First down, New York.
Bronco switch.
A pitch comes to Walker.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now Ward. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Ward from the gun on 3rd down.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
And that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. This a 43-yard attempt. Seibert able to knock this one through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. It'll continue to be interesting in these wet conditions how these kickers fare, but first test, passed.
And how about how the special teams unit handled that? A lot of concentration to make sure the ball didn't slip through his fingers. After the snap, got it down and pop it through the posts.
So here are the Bucs now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former...
That's 2 more unopened ones. There's 2 more. I put them in the box. You just wrap them up and put them in there for 45 seconds. Like it's kind of like the one that you do all the time.
Texas Longhorn, their rookie quarterback.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the defense closes quickly there. We'll get maybe a yard to the 33. When you talk about this Jets defense, they were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure.
Can you not get out there?
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here.
Okay.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Ward. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Buccaneers.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Let's go.
First down, Jets.
77 more.
To throw is Ward. And incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
To throw, here's Ward. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
Here's Ward. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Roll.
And the Jets first down.
Get up.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the Bucs 14-yard line.
Throwing now, Ward. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just steered the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. It will knock that one away.
Bronco 80.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Crazy stuff going on in the game.
Scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady work wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice.
Now the ball comes loose, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On third down, they're going to run for it here. It's a first down following a gain of 3. The Bucs sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. Now they came in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Here we go.
They go play action here on first down. He completes this into the hands of Miller. 6-0 our score after 1.
Looking for something?
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Here's a give up the middle. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Come on, go.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Junior on the tackle. On gain of 3.
Here we go, here we go.
2nd and 3. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. And he's going to be stopped. Good coverage here by the kid.
Bless you.
Team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Now New York set to take the field.
Hey, check that.
They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays until
Man, where's the flat? Where's my flat
you're
receiver?
taking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high powered. Yeah, you'll
I'm in
take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. Running right, here's Walker. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Ward. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Warner. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
That's good. Buccaneers, first down.
Now back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
He dead ass overthrew him.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and
wide
that
open.
went in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
One thing you're
Yeah.
looking for when you run routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Here's 3rd and 3.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
First and 10 at the
Here we go,
27-yard line.
On first down, Archer. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They created a nice sustained drive off the play first down. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
2nd down and 4. Looking to throw.
Good throw.
As he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Ready? 60 Cardinal, 80 Cardinal.
They're going to look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
They'll drop to throw. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, his 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And it's blocked. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing...
What is going on in this football game?
That stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground and no
I gotta get out of here.
the game, but the other team doesn't get it.
The hits for Archer.
That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And the Jets set to take the field. And they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked to his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday they'll press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Viking 18.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Moore. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kenneth Grant with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away.
7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
And Xavier Worthy with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Buccaneers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Oh.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. And New York set to take the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together and reach the end zone. And then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a jet was shaken up on that one.
Let's go now.
Walker now at 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Looking middle, and he finds McMillan.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Seibert's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just 1 play. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They'll throw now on the final play. Going up top.
First mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the New England Patriots. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. He was a big factor in this one, and he shows you why on this play. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Broncos on top by 7. It's 17-10. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Raiders. And it's Kyren Williams. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. This one's at halftime, and it's the Raiders lead it by a touchdown at the half. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half as we get you back out to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Forecast calling for more, to saying the rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here.
Oh my God.
There, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, he had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off.
What? No. Man, because Eli is sleeping. You don't need to play anything on that right now. Yes. Yes.
Afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put over 100 yards for the ball game. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. Got a man, and he hits it in stride. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Yeah, can you?
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Archer, excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw here. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go. Archer. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That is caught. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And maybe measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Yeah.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. They'll wind up getting 10 back there. He's going to leave him with a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Come on. Pass the 6. Go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
2nd and 5 from the 8.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw here.
That's caught right side by Worthy.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. This offense, number 1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and the run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
It's a gain of a yard.
Hammered for the goal line. He loses the football.
And while all of that was going on,
Well, in the dark,
there's a player out there in need of some attention. So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. That's caught right side. It's Warren.
Touchdown! Tyler Warren, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down in the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go. Happy Lions.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Ward. Throw out wide to Walker.
But he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
Good look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Walker.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter.
2nd and 10. Ward. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line.
Hey, all lay down. He's not going to get out.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. Here's Ward.
Jets. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Jets are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Go! 70 Lions!
They'll run on first down. Archer. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That's into the hands of Worthy.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Pack! Pack the 50! Pack the 50!
Back to throw again.
That's complete. Left side to Worthy. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 21.
Let's go now!
A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Well, this defense just has not been able to keep him under wraps. That's now 10 catches for him in the ball game.
Got it. Ready?
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Ready?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Ready? Cougar 19!
Now they'll change things up.
Warrior 70! Ready?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he fires one, but incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Another go-around now for the Jets offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw is Ward. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll try to run with this. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. From the gun on third down, Ward. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I think we'll probably see him go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
They'll try and throw forward with Ward. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Jets.
And off here to Walker. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward.
The Cowboys keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long. Throwing is Ward. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's first and 10. Walker able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. Ward now working out of the gun. They'll find McMillan here. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation. This is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5. Going for it. Here's Ward. In the middle of the field, he's got a man complete.
On the ball.
As he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. 4th down, trailing at 4.
Gracious.
They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Ryan looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
What a...
Touchdown, Jets.
Where is he going? I didn't mean to do that. I mean, where is he going?
And the Jets have made it a...
What the
Score game again. Here the 4th. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it is Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kick to get an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take
I know.
take a break.
Ready, go.
On play action, they'll throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
So the Jets now down by 10, 54 seconds to go. It's a tall order, but they do begin with decent field position on first down.
Throwing now, Ward.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete.
Here comes second down at 5.
Brings up second and 5.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And a huge return as they take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, but he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Or are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, it's sleep. You weak, chic. The weather, look at the boots. Fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
I remember making my students write scary stories, and then we had to do, we made a village, we took like paper bags and they caught it and stuffed it with some 800 bucks and stuff.
It's a long as you can really it's an hour to call you, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. But we go back, way back, then we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, back up, lay back. Just like that, I be in the streets like a straight rat. I will never sleep with a ring, cause it ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
I think